And then there's one last story. Joe, were you there for the Lost River episode with Kettle and so on?
Yes.
Yeah, I was too.
Oh my God, bless you.
Yeah. We had a little problem at Lost River. We used to go there Friday night or Saturday night, sneak in and wander around through Lost River.
Like at midnight or something.
Midnight, whatever. It's by flashlight most of the time, sometimes just winging it in the dark.
Well, they lost their sense of humor.
You could park down below and walk up through the woods, and you wouldn't even see the guard station or any of their buildings. Just get into the caves and play. Then one weekend we had some fairly rowdy people, and they wanted to go up and check out the buildings. And they got up to the building, and one of the girls had a laughing fit and could not contain herself. That was Martha. And she had a very loud voice. The guard in behind the window, with the window open, did his best to ignore her. He tried so hard. For about 5 minutes, the girl was rolling around in front of his window, laughing her head off, finally had to come out. And needless to say, 4 of them were grabbed. The rest of us ran. And then they had a little trouble with the local law. The officer comes up and says, "Give me your name." And the girl who can't stop giggling says, "Martha Mustard." And the officer starts to get even more ticked. And then he turns to the tall guy, who's laughing about the whole thing, says, "And you?" "My name's Harry Kettle. Call me Pop." Oh. Well, the officer is now steaming a bit. And the last little girl, well, sometimes I throw Fred in there, actually.
I wasn't
But
there.
you weren't there.
What's your name?
It's just a classic name to add to make the suspense build a little bit. This is storytelling crap. Let's pretend Fred was there. And they asked him his name, and he said, with a straight face, to the officer, "Fred Pickle." And then the officer turned to the last little girl with a very cold stare that obviously said, "You tell me the truth, or you're all going to jail." And she looked up and said, "My name is Nancy Nurse." And it was. And we hauled them all in. And we had to go get them. But we brought their
Bob
ID.
Blizzard was one of
We brought their ID. Oh, that's true, too.
them. So,
We could sub Bob Blizzard in there.